talk about adults on the spectrum today. Hopefully it's not as big of a misconception as some of the things we've been talking about. Just like everyone, once you turn 18, you become an adult. We do the same thing. We're still human, and if you don't think that you've met anyone on the spectrum who's an adult, you probably haven't watched the rest of the series, I guess, because there's one standing right here. I'm an adult on the spectrum. I got diagnosed pretty late, right before I became an adult, but I've still had autism all my life. I had it when I was 2, I'll have it when I'm 62, I'll have it from the day I was born to the day I die. It doesn't change anything, but there are still a lot of things that we need to talk about adults on the spectrum. A lot of things that you guys see is going to be about kids. Under 18, all that jazz. Mostly little kids, because they're so cute and adorable and they do all the fun stuff. Everything that affects someone on the spectrum at a young age is still going to affect them when they're older. Those who are lucky enough to get diagnosed young will hopefully have a lot of those supports built up and maybe not need as much support in that older age. But the needs are still going to be there. That overstimulation still happens, all of that. So there's a lot of things that we still need to kind of keep in mind. A big one is that most adults don't get services, unfortunately. A lot of services that are around for ASD stop when you turn 18. Thankfully, that's starting to change. Definitely not quite where it needs to be yet. So something that I really recommend, just no matter where you're at, whether you know people around you have ASD, whether you're just walking through the grocery stores, just be aware that people of any age, of any background, anyone can be neurodiverse or struggling with something in their own way. So just like you might see a 2-year-old having a meltdown in a grocery store because it's too loud and the lights are bright and there's too many colors, I've definitely done the same thing at 19. It might not look the same, probably shouldn't, but it could. And depending on the person, you never know what could happen. It might be being on the ground, overstimulated, hands covering their ears. For me, it might be wearing giant headphones despite the fact that I'm trying to have a one-on-one conversation and it probably looks like I'm ignoring you. But I'm not. Even though I have headphones on and I'm not looking at you. But that's how someone who's an adult on the spectrum has learned how to cope and live in a world that doesn't handle neurodiverse adults well. So, something that we really just need to keep in mind is that just because someone turns 18 doesn't mean their needs change, their wants and needs are any less important, that they need any less support. We need to provide everyone, no matter their age, no matter their skills that they have or lack, everyone deserves the same courtesy, respect, and attention within what they're doing to get their needs and wants met, to have that communication with others. And no matter who you are, no matter what you do, it's our job to help provide that for those that are around us.